Hello ladies and gentlemen, first off I just want to say Merry Christmas and thank you to all the subscribers and support I've had over this year, not only on the Ant channel but my boots on the ground, which I will be doing now that I've finally got rid of shingles, hell on earth man, but also my gaming channel as well. But while our ants are actually in hibernation now till the end of February, early March, there's not a lot we can actually do with them. And I have been, lights are flickering, I have been a very keen fish keeper, and I've always wanted to get a decent aquarium. I had some when I was younger, but never really got into it. So I decided, even though I've still got doors missing in the house and I haven't got skirting boards and I need a new kitchen and bathroom, I thought, you know what, you've got to live for today. I had a few people, and this is very Christmas Eve, just gone into town and dropped dead. Looked after themselves, healthy, and I thought, you know what, live for today, and if there's something that you want, just do it. You've got that nice bottle of whiskey that you're saving for a special occasion, crack it open and drink it, because you just never know what's around the corner. But anyway, on a lighter note, yes, I've decided to get back into fish keeping, and I'm going to go for it big time, and I thought you may be interested in following me on my journey. Now, I went for a Roma 240, which is a massive bloody tank, and if you come in here, you can have a look at it. And when I bought it from Potterton Garden Centre, it was a curbside delivery. So they dumped it out on the curb and said, see you later, mate. And I had to give the driver 20 quid in order to help me get it into the house. But here we go. There it is. There is the monster. And as you can see, that is quite a big tank. Just trying to turn the camera on. There we go. Excuse all the mess on top. I've actually got in here, and that one, I've got the Python system. So we won't be needing things such as this really for changing water and things like that, but we'll go through that eventually, I think, in another video. But there she is in that battered box, and I have checked inside that everything's in there and the tank is in fine condition. Now I've just been to B&Q and I've bought myself some Gorilla Glue and a load of these, and you may be thinking, but why have you bought those? Well, let me tell you a little story. Fluval is a company that I like a lot. The lights are going to flicker, I apologise, it's because of the lights are up. Fluval, these instructions that you brought with the stand, don't waste my time. Garbage. Absolute garbage. The instructions don't tell you which way around certain panels have to go, so until you've actually built it and put it together, you end up having to take it apart again. Half the screws that went in didn't fit, and there were some extra little fittings I found in a bag in there. Not even in the instructions telling you that you have to put those in. So what happens is, you stand it up properly, it falls over, then the pins, like the IKEA pins that you get on garbage, they all split and rip. So I've managed to get this on an angle on its side. Let me just sort the camera out so I can see what you're looking at. I've got it on its side for now, because what happens is, as soon as you put this over to stand up, these hinges come out. Look, these, you know, the sort of garbage that you get at IKEA, these. They're just absolute crap. So Fluval, you really need to up your game on this if people are going to buy an expensive cabinet that comes with it. You've just really let yourself down with garbage instructions. I mean, look, the screw it told me to put in there has actually come through the cabinet. So brilliant, I'm going to have to try and cover that up now. Flimsy. And the Fluval 240 with all the weight in it, it's about 180k, I think, is it, with water in it. So this has to be rock solid. So the reason I bought that Gorilla Glue is I'm going to be placing those hinges that I bought here, and I'm going to run them along the bottom and run Gorilla Glue in there. Now Gorilla Glue will dry harder than the wood itself. So that's where I'm at the minute, and I'm not going to be rushing in my fish keeping adventure this time. This is going to be like the centerpiece of my room, a bit of a divider. And I'm going to be going through the best-selling book on Amazon for fish keeping, and I'm going to be going for a tropical tank and a planted tank, and I will be using CO2, which is a gas which should help the plants grow. So if you're interested in a naturist natural aquarium and you want to follow me week by week, we won't be fishing here for at least 8 weeks once the tank's actually in and up, and we'll be doing the proper water cycle, and we'll go through everything that I learn. I know some of it, but I want to go from the beginning again, and it'd be interesting if you want to follow me on my fishy adventure, fish and ants, who would ever thought, then you're more than welcome. But that's a quick update, Fluval. Brilliant Roma 240 tank, external filter, and we'll go through all the parts when I come round to doing it. But regarding that cabinet, I'm sorry Fluval, you've really, really sunk, in my opinion. I was trying to think of something fishy, a fishy answer. But anyway, if you want to see more, subscribe, thumbs up and like, and I shall see you in another video coming soon. If I don't, in the meantime, you can find me on my other channels listed in the box below, and I shall see you in the new year and Christmas. Have a cracker. Don't let anybody tell you it's happy holiday or festive crackers. This is Britain, this is my culture and our beliefs. It's Merry Christmas, go pull a cracker. See you next year, bye bye. Fishy goodness.